What's up guys, my name's Chris.
And I'm Carol.
And in today's video we're going to go over the top 10 places and activities in the Philippines. We've been fortunate to travel there 2 times and it is our favorite tropical destination in the world. So let's get into it.
Number 10 is Boracay. Boracay is a huge tourist destination in the Philippines which has creamy white beaches and beautiful clear water. It's kind of similar to some Caribbean beaches, and something that we loved about there was the sunsets. The best ones we've ever seen. We have to say that Boracay is very touristy and developed, so along the beach there are tons of hotels, shops, restaurants. You can also do water sports and island hopping tours if you get tired of being a beach bum.
Number 9 is SIARGAO. Some people say that this is now the Bali of the Philippines since it is the surfing capital and has become very popular with Westerners. The coastline is marked by a succession of reefs and white sandy beaches. The majority of the island is also covered with huge coconut trees, the most that we have ever seen anywhere. General Luna is the main spot where people stay, but if you venture north you will find many untouched places. We didn't do the main island hopping activities, but we found a local to take us on a nice boat ride down a deserted river through the jungle.
Number 8, Isla Gigantes. The 2 biggest ones are Gigantes Norte and Gigantes Sur. The main activity there is island hopping, and some of the top attractions there are TANGKE, a saltwater lagoon surrounded by beautiful giant cliffs that is located within Gigantes Sur. Another island that we liked there was CABUGAO GAMAY, which is a small island featuring a white sand beach and an observation deck.
Number 7 is Bohol. Bohol is an island province, a quick ferry ride away from Cebu. A very popular tourist destination for its incredible beaches and nature. The chocolate hills are the most popular attraction, numerous mounds of brown-colored limestone formations. There is a viewpoint available where you can get a great view of the many hills. PANGLAO is the main beach destination in Bohol. Besides its beautiful beaches, it is also famous for its diving locations. One of the coolest things we saw was the Philippine tarsier, amongst the world's smallest primates, which can fit in the palm of your hand, and it is indigenous to the island. We also visited some beautiful waterfalls there and went on a nice river cruise on the Lobok River.
Number 6 is SIQUIJOR. A quick ferry ride from Bohol will bring you to SIQUIJOR, which is a tiny island south of Cebu and Bohol. SIQUIJOR is another island filled with beautiful waterfalls, beaches, and nature. One of the best places we visited there was the CAMBUGAHAY Falls, which is a series of little falls and probably the nicest color water we have ever seen at any waterfall. The falls are very commonly featured on social media, so you've probably seen it before. There's also a super fun cliff jumping spot at SALAGDOONG beach, which has 2 concrete diving boards where you can jump into the crystal clear water. Other than that, there are many beautiful beaches you can visit, or you can get a nice fish foot massage at the old ballet tree, or you can visit other waterfalls that you can relax at, or even do some more jumping.
Number 5 is CORON. CORON is one of the most northern islands in the province of Palawan. It is a wedge-shaped mountainous island dominated by steep cliffs and karst rock formations made of limestone of Jurassic origin. There are many different island hopping tours which can take you to different attractions on the island. It is known for several Japanese shipwrecks from World War II which you can swim around, and is an incredible spot for diving and snorkeling. The island has some of the most beautiful lakes and lagoons that you will ever see, like Kayangan Lake and Twin Lagoon.
Number 4 is MOALBOAL to see the Sardine run. MOALBOAL is a municipality on the western side of Cebu. There we probably had the best snorkeling experience of our lives. We rented our own snorkel goggles, and within 30 seconds of entering the beach, we saw a huge turtle, and then we became surrounded by thousands and thousands of sardines all around us. We couldn't believe our eyes, and it will be a moment that we'll never forget.
Number 3 is canyoneering in Cebu. This was the most fun adventurous activity that we did while we were in the Philippines. Just south of MOALBOAL there is another municipality called Badian, where you will find the river that has the canyoneering activities. A local guide will take you to a canyon with many rocks and waterfalls to jump from, with the biggest drop being a whopping 50 feet. At the end of the tour you will pass the popular Kawasan Falls, another ultra blue waterfall.
number 2 is Romblon. Romblon is a multi-island province north of Boracay and it's not that popular with tourists. First, we visited the island of Tablas, which has many incredible deserted beaches. Our favorites were AGLICAY Beach Resort and BINUCOT Beach. The best activity that we did was the island hopping at the northern region of the island. The tour will take you to a beautiful island, a unique saltwater lake, and some beautiful deserted beaches surrounded by limestone rock formations. Besides Tablas, there is also a small island called Romblon, which has one of the best beaches that we have ever been to. It is called Bon Beach, one of the most unique beaches we have ever seen. Romblon also has the best little island we have ever been to called CRESTA de Gallo. To get there, we had to get a small local boat from the island of CEBU. This place is the definition of an untouched paradise and we were able to spend an entire day there. Even for the Philippines, the sand and ocean looked a whole other level on this island. It is unbelievable that more people don't know about this place. Probably because it will take a few days to get there, as it's not so easy to travel to as some other places in the Philippines.
And number 1 is going to go to El Nido. This is the most famous destination in the Philippines, and rightly so. Easily one of the most beautiful tropical destinations in the world. We visited El Nido for the first time quickly in 2019, and we ended up living there by accident during the COVID crisis for 6 months. This, however, allowed us to see almost every corner of El Nido and really see why this place is one of the best in the world. Similar to CORON, there are many different island hopping tours which can take you to different islands, lagoons and beaches in the bay where you'll be able to see some of the best scenery that the Philippines has to offer. We fortunately even got the chance to do a helicopter tour of the islands, which just started in 2020 and will probably be a major attraction from now on. Besides the island hopping, the mainland of El Nido also has many things that you can do. There are a few little waterfalls and also some really cool beaches. Some of the best ones that we visited were NACPAN beach, DULI Beach, and a few beaches in an area called CEBU. Some of the islands are also accessible by kayak from the mainland, so an island hopping tour is not required, and we actually enjoyed this even more than island hopping. The places that we visited by kayak were PINAGBUYUTAN, PANGLAO Island, and a remote beach called PAPAYA Beach, which was one of our favorites. So that was our top 10 places in the Philippines. It was hard to do the list since there's so many amazing places and there's still much more for us to discover, and we will be traveling back there hopefully very soon. At the end of the video we'll link a playlist with all of the different places that we visited in the Philippines so that you can see each place in much more detail.
Hopefully you found this video useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice trip to the Philippines.